Have you ever felt frustrated when your blood sugar spikes just minutes after eating, even though you thought you made the right choice? For people with diabetes, this sudden spike can leave them feeling drained, confused, and even anxious about their health. Imagine if just 2 everyday spicy foods could help prevent these dangerous spikes. Recent research has shown they can work in just 6 minutes, giving your body a quick, natural way to stay balanced. These ingredients aren't exotic, and you might even have them in your kitchen right now. If this sounds valuable, hit the like button. It helps us bring you more life-changing tips that can make managing diabetes easier every day. You know, sometimes the smallest things in our kitchen can have the biggest impact on how we feel. Cayenne pepper might just look like a simple red powder sitting in a jar, but it has a way of waking up both your taste buds and your body. If you've ever felt sluggish after a meal, especially with diabetes, adding a little spice can make a big difference. I'm not talking about setting your mouth on fire, just a gentle warmth that spreads through you. It's that kind of comfort heat that reminds you of a cozy meal on a chilly day. Let's talk about why this little spice deserves a place in your daily routine. For many people, one of the biggest challenges with diabetes is that slow, heavy feeling after eating. Cayenne pepper can give your body a gentle nudge, helping your digestion work a little smoother and faster. Imagine having a meal and feeling light enough to go for a short walk instead of needing to sit down and rest right away. That's the kind of change cayenne can bring over time. It's like giving your system a small boost so you don't feel weighed down. And for seniors, feeling that extra bit of energy can make the day much more enjoyable. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Isn't spicy food bad for the stomach? Not necessarily. In fact, when used in moderation, cayenne pepper can actually help calm certain types of discomfort. Some people notice less bloating or cramping after a meal when they add just a pinch. It's not magic, but it's a natural way to help your body process what you eat without feeling so heavy. And remember, I'm talking about a pinch, not a spoonful. Too much of anything can be too much. Another thing many people with diabetes deal with is poor circulation, especially in the hands and feet. That cold, numb feeling can be frustrating, even painful. Cayenne pepper has a warming quality that can help blood flow more easily, reaching those areas that often feel left out. Think about those winter days when your hands just can't get warm no matter what. A little extra spice in your diet might help from the inside out. It's a simple thing, but it can make daily life a little more comfortable. One of the easiest ways to use cayenne is in soups and stews. You don't even need to notice it's there. Just a tiny sprinkle can bring out the flavors of vegetables, beans, or chicken without overpowering the dish. I like to think of it as giving the food a wake-up call, so it's more exciting to eat. You can try it in vegetable soup, chili, or even a tomato-based stew. Over time, you might find yourself craving that little kick it gives. Here's a little idea for breakfast. Sprinkle a pinch of cayenne on scrambled eggs or avocado toast. You'll be surprised at how it lifts the flavor without making it overly spicy. For some, mornings are the hardest time to get moving, especially if blood sugar has been high overnight. That gentle heat can help get your body in gear for the day ahead. And if you've never tried it, today might be a good day to start. I'd love to know, have you ever used cayenne pepper regularly? If you have, write the word warmth in the comments. It's such a simple way to share with others, and you never know who might be encouraged by your experience. Here, your voice matters, and someone else might learn something new from what you've tried. We're all learning from each other, and that's what makes this space special. Some people find that cayenne pepper also helps with joint discomfort. That stiffness in the knees or hips, especially on cold mornings, can make even small movements harder. While cayenne isn't a cure, its warming nature might help your body feel looser and more comfortable. You could add it to a warm cup of broth and sip slowly. Not only does it taste good, but it also feels like you're giving your body a little hug from the inside. Another great thing about cayenne is that it doesn't take much to start noticing changes. You don't need to make a huge adjustment to your meals. Just adding a pinch here and there can slowly build into a habit. Before you know it, you might be reaching for the jar without even thinking about it. And when a habit is easy, it's more likely to stick for the long term. In the United States, many people already enjoy a bit of spice in their food, but cayenne pepper can be a gentle way to do it if you're not used to strong flavors. Unlike some hot sauces, it doesn't come with added sugars or unnecessary ingredients. That's important when you're watching your blood sugar closely. You're getting the flavor and the benefits without anything extra that your body doesn't need. If you enjoy grilled vegetables, try tossing them in a light drizzle of olive oil, a pinch of salt, and a small sprinkle of cayenne before cooking. It brings out a smoky, rich flavor that's perfect for summer cookouts or even indoor grilling. You'll notice that the spice blends into the natural sweetness of the vegetables, making them more satisfying and less tempting to pair with unhealthy sides. One of my favorite things to do is mix a little cayenne into roasted nuts. Almonds or walnuts with a touch of spice can be a great snack between meals. It's not only delicious, but also keeps you from reaching for sugary treats. Having a healthy snack ready to go can make all the difference on busy days when your blood sugar needs steady support. For those who enjoy experimenting in the kitchen, cayenne pairs beautifully with certain fruits. A sprinkle over fresh pineapple or mango can bring out a surprising balance between sweet and spicy. While fruits should be enjoyed in moderation with diabetes, pairing them with a bit of spice can help slow down the sugar's effect on your body. It's a small change that can have a noticeable impact on how you feel afterward. I know spice can be intimidating, especially if you're worried about heartburn, but when used in small amounts, cayenne can actually help your digestion. Think of it as giving your stomach a gentle tap, reminding it to work smoothly. You can always start with just the smallest pinch and see how your body responds. Over time, you might find that you can handle a little more without any trouble. Have you ever noticed how some meals just seem to wake you up more than others? Cayenne pepper has that effect for a reason. That slight heat can trigger a release of endorphins, the feel-good chemicals in your brain, giving you a little mood boost along with its physical benefits. It's one of those simple pleasures that make eating a bit more enjoyable. I want to encourage you to think about all the little ways you can use cayenne during the week. It doesn't have to be the star of the meal. It can just quietly do its work in the background. Whether in a salad dressing, a soup, or a sprinkle on roasted chicken, it's the kind of ingredient that can fit into nearly any style of cooking. And that's what makes it such a friendly option for daily life. If you're the type who likes a little challenge, here's one for you. Try using cayenne pepper in one meal every day for a week. Write "challenge" in the comments if you're willing to give it a go. At the end of the week, pay attention to how you feel. Your energy, your digestion, even your mood. You might be surprised at the difference such a small change can make. For some people, just knowing they're doing something good for their body is enough to feel better. Adding cayenne can be that simple win in your day. Something quick, affordable, and easy to do. You don't have to wait weeks or months to feel its effects, especially when it comes to that gentle warming and lightness after meals. There's also a comforting sense of tradition in using cayenne pepper. Many families have been adding it to their cooking for generations, not just for flavor, but for the way it makes the body feel. It's a connection to something familiar and proven over time, which can be reassuring when trying new habits for your health. One of the best ways to make sure you use cayenne regularly is to keep it somewhere you'll see it. If it's tucked away in the back of the cabinet, you might forget about it. But if it's near your salt and pepper, you'll be reminded to give your food that little extra kick. It's a small trick, but it works. I also want to remind you that cayenne pepper is versatile. It works just as well in cold dishes as in hot ones. You can sprinkle a little over a fresh summer salad, or even into a smoothie if you're feeling adventurous. That hint of spice against cool, crisp flavors can be surprisingly refreshing. If you've been feeling like your meals have been too plain lately, cayenne might be exactly what you need to bring them back to life. It's amazing how a tiny change can make eating more exciting. And when you enjoy your food, you're more likely to stick with healthy choices instead of slipping back into habits that don't serve you. I'd love for you to share in the comments how you've used cayenne pepper before. Maybe you've discovered a favorite recipe or a unique pairing that others here could try. We're building a space where each person's ideas can help someone else live a healthier, happier life. Even if you've never tried it before, cayenne pepper is one of those ingredients you can start using right away, without having to buy anything fancy. It's already in most grocery stores, it's affordable, and it lasts a long time in the pantry. That makes it a perfect choice for anyone wanting to try something new for their health without spending much. You might even find that adding cayenne to your meals helps you cut back on salt. That extra flavor can make food satisfying without needing to add as much sodium, which is great for heart health. It's a win-win. More flavor, less salt, and a little help for your circulation at the same time. For those who enjoy tea, you can try adding the tiniest pinch of cayenne to a cup of warm lemon water. It might sound unusual, but it creates a soothing, warming drink that can help you start the day feeling more awake and ready. Just be sure to keep it very light. Too much can overpower the flavor. Cayenne pepper isn't about turning every meal into something fiery. It's about adding that gentle warmth that works quietly in the background, helping your digestion, your circulation, and even your mood. When you think of it that way, it's not just a spice, it's a little boost you can give yourself every day, one pinch at a time. Turmeric might not be as common in every American kitchen, but once you try it, you'll wonder how you ever cooked without it. That warm golden color instantly makes food look more inviting, and the gentle flavor blends into almost anything. It's not a strong spice, more like a quiet, comforting note that supports the other flavors in a dish. People have been using it for generations, not only for its taste, but for the way it makes them feel. If you've been looking for something simple to add to your routine, turmeric might be exactly what you need. One of the things turmeric is often known for is helping with joint stiffness. If you've ever had trouble getting up from a chair or felt that achy feeling in your knees on cold mornings, you know how frustrating it can be. Turmeric has a way of supporting your body so movement feels a little smoother over time. It's not a miracle fix, but it's a small natural step toward feeling more comfortable in your daily life, and that's worth a lot. A simple way to start using turmeric is to add a pinch to soups or stews. It gives them a beautiful golden color and a warm, earthy flavor. Chicken soup with a bit of turmeric is especially comforting, like something you'd want on a rainy afternoon. You can also stir it into vegetable soups for an extra depth of flavor. It's such an easy change that you might find yourself doing it without even thinking. If you enjoy eggs in the morning, try sprinkling a little turmeric into scrambled eggs or an omelette. It blends perfectly with other seasonings like black pepper or parsley. That small addition not only makes your breakfast look brighter, but also helps you start the day with something warm and nourishing. Over time, you might even begin to associate that golden color with feeling energized. Some people like to mix turmeric into a warm drink, often called golden milk. You just heat up some milk, dairy or almond milk works fine, and stir in a small amount of turmeric with a touch of honey and cinnamon. It's a soothing drink for the evening, especially before bed. There's something about it that feels calming, almost like a gentle hug in a cup. I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever used turmeric in your cooking or drinks? If so, write the word GOLD in the comments. Sharing your experiences might inspire someone else to give it a try. Here we listen to each other, and even a simple tip can help someone live a healthier, happier life. Turmeric also works wonderfully in rice dishes. Just a small pinch while the rice is cooking turns it a bright yellow and adds a mild flavor. It's a great way to make plain rice feel a little more special. Pair it with roasted vegetables or grilled chicken, and you've got a simple, healthy meal that looks like it came from a restaurant. If you're a fan of roasted vegetables, turmeric can be your secret ingredient. Toss carrots, cauliflower, or potatoes with olive oil, a bit of salt and turmeric before roasting. The result is vegetables with a rich color and a slightly warm, earthy taste that's perfect for fall and winter dinners. It's comfort food with a healthy twist. One thing I like about turmeric is how versatile it is. You can use it in savory dishes like soups and meats, but also in sweet treats like banana bread or oatmeal. That gentle spice adds a subtle depth that makes you take a second bite just to figure out what's making it taste so good. And the best part is it doesn't overpower the other flavors. If you've been dealing with digestive discomfort, turmeric might be worth trying. Many people find that it helps their stomach feel more settled after meals. You can add it to a simple vegetable broth and sip slowly for a gentle, comforting effect. Sometimes the easiest solutions are the ones that have been around for the longest time. Turmeric also pairs beautifully with beans and lentils. If you make a pot of lentil soup or black bean chili, try adding a little turmeric for warmth and flavor. Not only does it taste great, but it also makes the dish more inviting with its golden color. It's a simple way to make everyday meals feel just a bit more special. Have you ever made a smoothie in the morning? A tiny pinch of turmeric can blend right in with bananas, mangoes, or pineapple. The flavor is so mild that you won't even notice it, but you'll still get the benefits. It's like sneaking something healthy into your day without any extra effort. Another idea is to make a simple turmeric tea. Just boil water, add a pinch of turmeric and stir in a bit of honey and lemon. It's a warm, soothing drink for any time of the day, especially if you've been feeling tired or achy. You might be surprised at how comforting it feels, even after just a few sips. I'd love to know if turmeric is something you already use, or if this might be your first time trying it. Write "try" in the comments if you're thinking about giving it a go. Your words might encourage someone else to take that first step. Turmeric can also help you enjoy food with less salt. Its flavor and color make dishes satisfying without needing as much seasoning. That's a bonus for heart health, and it's another reason why it's such a smart choice for daily cooking. If you make roasted chicken, rub a little turmeric into the skin before baking. It will give the chicken a gorgeous golden color and a slightly deeper flavor. Pair it with vegetables seasoned the same way, and you'll have a meal that's as beautiful as it is healthy. Even something as simple as mashed potatoes can benefit from turmeric. Stir in a pinch along with a bit of butter and milk, and watch the potatoes turn a cheerful yellow. It's a fun way to make a familiar dish feel new again. For those who enjoy salads, turmeric can be added to homemade dressings. Mix olive oil, lemon juice, turmeric, and a touch of honey for a bright, flavorful dressing that pairs well with leafy greens or roasted vegetables. It's a quick, easy way to get more of this spice into your meals. I want you to think about the meals you already make and imagine where turmeric could fit in. Maybe in your morning eggs, your lunchtime soup, or your evening tea. It doesn't have to be a big change, just a small, steady addition that becomes part of your routine. If you're someone who likes warm, comforting flavors, turmeric is a perfect match. It's gentle enough for daily use but still adds that special touch that makes meals more satisfying. And it's affordable, easy to store, and available in nearly every grocery store. Turmeric is also a lovely spice to share with friends or family. If you cook for others, they might notice the beautiful color and ask what's different. It's a great way to start a conversation about simple, healthy changes that anyone can make. On cold days, a cup of turmeric tea or golden milk can be a small comfort that makes a big difference. It warms you from the inside out and gives you a moment to pause and take care of yourself. Sometimes those little rituals are what keep us feeling our best. Even if you've never tried turmeric before, it's one of those things you can start using today without any special tools or recipes. Just a pinch here and there is enough to begin. Over time, it can become a trusted part of your kitchen and your health routine. Turmeric might be a small spice, but it has a way of making food feel more alive. That golden color, that gentle flavor, it all adds up to something that feels nourishing in more ways than one. And when you find something this easy to use and this pleasant to eat, it's worth keeping close at hand. Before you go, I don't want you to miss something that could truly change the way you eat and feel every single day with diabetes. I've put together another video that reveals smart, simple food choices most people completely overlook. These aren't complicated diets or hard-to-find ingredients. They're everyday foods you can enjoy that help keep your blood sugar steady and your energy levels up. But here's the thing. Most people never hear about them until it's too late, and they keep struggling with the same sugar spikes and crashes. If you've ever wished for an easier way to feel better after meals, this is where you'll find it. What's in that video could save you from making common mistakes that quietly make diabetes harder to manage. It's practical, easy to follow, and you can start using the tips immediately. If you skip it, you might miss that one small change that could make all the difference for you. I've already set it up right here on the screen so it's ready for you. All you have to do is click and watch. Trust me, the first few minutes alone could surprise you and open your eyes to new possibilities for your daily meals. Go ahead, don't wait. Click it now and see for yourself what so many people are missing out on. I'll be right there with you in that next video. See you there.